She literally told you she was interested, and you missed it completely. Most guys think attraction looks like a woman grabbing your hand and saying, "Take me home." But it doesn't work like that. It looks like 9 completely ordinary things, she says. Things you probably heard last week and ignored. And here's what I need you to stay for. Number 7 on this list is the one every single guy gets wrong, and it's actually the strongest signal of all. Also, one of these 9 phrases is going to sound like a flat-out rejection, but it's actually the most direct green light she can give you without making it too obvious. I'll tell you exactly which one it is before the video ends. My name is Marty, and I'm your personal wing girl. Every week I give you the no BS insider info on what women actually want versus what they say they want, so hit subscribe right now so you don't miss a single video. Before I dive in, drop a comment below. Have you ever completely missed a signal from a woman? Just type "missed it." You'll be shocked how many guys are in the exact same boat. All right, number 1, your trouble. Women only say this to men who trigger something real inside them. It's not a warning, it's excitement dressed up as caution. She's telling you there's electricity, and she's already weighing whether to act on it. The right move? Smile. Don't explain yourself, and let her sit in the tension. That's what she's enjoying. Number 2, you smell great. Scent bypasses logic completely. Nice shoes is surface level, it means nothing. But you smell great means she got close enough to notice, and she wants you to know she did. Has a woman ever complimented your scent out of nowhere? Tell me in the comments. It's way more common than people think. The right move here is to own it. Don't deflect with, "Oh, it's just deodorant." Just say, "Good, I was thinking about you," and watch what happens. Number 3, I don't usually do this. Remember I told you one phrase sounds like rejection, but is actually the strongest signal? We're getting close. Keep watching. But this one, number 3, is her giving herself permission out loud. She's already decided. She's not talking to you. She's justifying it to herself so she doesn't feel judged. Don't make it a big deal. Just say, "Then I'm flattered," and keep moving forward. Number 4, it's getting late, but this is so much fun. She is not leaving. She's waiting for you to give her a reason to stay. It's getting late is the excuse. This is so much fun is the invitation. Always respond to the invitation, not the excuse. Number 5, do you live close by? She's doing the math. She's thinking about what comes after this moment. You don't need to overthink it. Just answer and keep the energy going. Why, you planning on coming over? Keep it light. Keep it moving. Number 6, do you think I'm really that innocent? She's showing you a side of herself she doesn't show everyone, and she wants to know you can handle it. Has a woman ever said something like this and you completely froze? Drop "froze" in the comments. I want to see how many of us have been there. The wrong move is getting flustered. The right move is matching her energy completely without missing a beat. Number 7, and here it is, the one I promised you. You're different. This sounds so simple, almost like something you'd say to a friend. But this phrase only comes out when a woman has mentally compared you to every other guy she knows, and you came out on top. She is not saying this to be nice. She doesn't owe you that. She's saying it because she means it, and because she's already imagining what comes next. Most guys kill the moment instantly by saying, "Aw, thanks, you're different too." Don't do that. Hold eye contact, say, "I know," and let the silence do all the heavy lifting. Number 8, so what now? 4 words, maximum vulnerability. She's put the next move entirely in your hands because she's already in. If you respond with, "I don't know, what do you want to do?" you've handed her back the wheel, and she will lose interest fast. Have an answer. I know exactly what's next. Then lead. And number 9. Here it is. The phrase that sounds like rejection but isn't. We are not having sex tonight. Think about it for a second. Why would she bring up sex at all if she wasn't already thinking about it? You don't warn someone about something you've never considered. She's not shutting it down. She's managing her image. She wants to feel like she didn't make it too obvious. Let it roll right off you. Say, "Totally fine, no pressure." Keep being the person she's already attracted to, and 9 times out of 10, she'll bring it up herself later. Has this exact phrase thrown you off before? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. If this video just made you replay a conversation from the past few weeks in your head, That means you already know what you missed, and now you won't miss it again. Hit subscribe right now because the follow-up video is going to cover exactly what to say back in each of these situations, word for word, and you do not want to miss that one. And if you have a friend who keeps missing obvious signals, don't tell him about it. Just send him this video and let it do the explaining for you. Last thing, which of these 9 signals have you personally experienced? Drop the number in the comments. I want to see which one is the most common, and I'll reply to as many as I can. I'm Marty, your personal wing girl, and I'll see you next week. Before I get into the responses, I want to ask you something, and I genuinely want you to answer this in the comments. What's the situation where you feel the most stuck? Is it that you know she's interested but you freeze and say nothing? Or is it that you say something and immediately feel like it came out wrong? Drop your answer below because I'm going to be reading through the comments this week, and I might actually make a full video based on what you guys tell me. Okay, also, one of these 9 responses is going to feel almost too simple, like there's no way something this short actually works. But I promise you it does, and I'll explain exactly why when we get there. Keep watching. Response 1. She says you're trouble. Most guys either laugh it off nervously or try to deny it, both of which are completely wrong. The right move is to lean into it. You look at her, you smile slowly, and you say, "You have no idea." That's it. 3 words. What that does is it confirms her suspicion, it builds intrigue, and it puts the ball back entirely in her court. She will not be able to stop thinking about what you meant by that. Response 2. She says, "You smell great." Do not, under any circumstances, say, "Oh thanks, it's just my cologne," or start listing the brand name like you're reading off a receipt. Instead, take one small step closer to her, just slightly, and say, "Then don't stand too far away." You've just turned a compliment into physical proximity, and she walked right into it herself. Has a woman ever complimented your smell and you completely fumbled the response? Tell me in the comments. I want to know what you said. I won't judge. Response 3. She says, "I don't usually do this." This one is delicate because she's vulnerable right now. She's stepping outside her comfort zone for you, and the worst thing you can do is make a big deal of it or act like you won because that will snap her right out of the moment. Instead, keep your voice calm and low and say, "I know, and I'm not going to make you regret it." Short, reassuring, no pressure. And you've just made her feel completely safe to keep going. And here it is, response 9, and also the universal response I promised you. She says, "We are not having sex tonight." Okay, here's what most guys do. They panic, they backpedal, they say, "Oh no, of course not, I wasn't even thinking about that," in a voice that makes it very clear they were absolutely thinking about that. Wrong. What you do is you look completely unbothered. You smile lightly and you say, "I'm not worried about tonight." That's it. You've just communicated 3 things at once. You're not desperate, you're not going anywhere, and tonight isn't the only option you're thinking about. She will replay that line in her head for the rest of the evening. And here's why this response is also the universal one. "I'm not worried about tonight," or a version of it works in almost every situation on this list. It signals patience, confidence, and that you're operating on a longer timeline than she expected. Men who feel rare and valuable don't rush. And when you move like that, she's the one who starts to close the distance. So there you have it. All 9 word-for-word responses that keep the moment alive and move things forward without being desperate or pushy. Now I need you to do one thing before you leave. Pick the response that you think you're going to use first and drop the number in the comments. Not the situation, just the number. I want to see which one people are most excited about, and I'll pin the top comment this week. If this video helped you, share it with one person, just one, because there's probably someone in your life who needs exactly this right now and doesn't know where to find it. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, because next week I'm going into something we don't talk about enough. What happens after you make the move? Specifically the things men do in the first 10 minutes that either lock in attraction or kill it completely. You don't want to miss that one. I'm Marty, your personal wing girl, and I'll see you next week.